finally today we got this story that, you know, I get a little bit annoyed when I talk about YouTubers and the game, because everyone plays the game. I play the game. Everyone plays the game. The game is what it is. And it's generally not so much. I think most people realize that a lot of YouTube is simply for your entertainment. It's not real. It's as manufactured and drama-based as humanly possible. It is designed to get you to watch. It is designed to get you to click, but it does come with some real-world ramifications or consequences sometimes, or reactions or responses based upon the narrative structure somebody puts out there. And we've seen this time and time again. And while this story necessarily isn't one that is based in pain or suffering, it goes to show you that companies get drug into this kind of crap and they have to respond, because Chuck E. Cheese is now forced to deny rumors of splicing together leftover pizzas following a Shane Dawson video. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese forced to deny it. Why is that? Oh, right. Shane Dawson put out part 2 of his conspiracy theory video. You know, the overly produced, highly edited, insanely fictional video series that Shane Dawson does. My buddy Nate Talks to You did a great video where he debunked one of the last ones that he did, broke it down bit by bit, and shows you that Shane Dawson is, while creating content that is specifically for a particular type of audience, it's also not really based in any kind of reality. Now, Chuck E. Cheese is having to deny part of the conspiracy theory, which is just a fucking rumor. It's just a rumor. Like, that's the thing. There's a difference between rumors and conspiracy theories. Although, if you ever head over to Reddit's conspiracy board, it's all the same, I guess. But they're being forced to deny that the chain repurposes old uneaten pizza to form fresh pizzas after Shane Dawson released his video series on it, because that was the claim. Oh my. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese just reuses old unsliced pizza or uneaten pizza to Frankenstein a new pizza. You can't see me, but I'm consistently grasping at my mouth, because that's what Shane Dawson does all the time. It's so annoying. It is. It's an act, but people believe it. Again, it's the game. It's the game. It's the game. It's the game. I get frustrated because I play the game, but I don't know, be responsible. Now, the representative here says, the claims made in the video about Chuck E. Cheese and our pizza are unequivocally false. No conspiracies here. Our pizzas are made to order and we prepare our dough fresh in restaurant, which means that they're not always perfectly uniform in shape, but always delicious. Now, I haven't had Chuck E. Cheese pizza in a long time. That will soon change when my daughter comes of age, because really the only thing to do around here for kids is there's a Chuck E. Cheese. So I'll have it soon enough. But at the same time, yeah, pizza's going to be pizza. Pizza's going to be good. Now, what I love, though, is that people try to argue that Shane Dawson is more of a tongue-in-cheek performer. Oh, he's in on the joke. He presents these things to a young audience as if they're real. He did that with the Jake Paul documentary, you know? And so again, it's interpretation of the game. I don't know if I'd call it tongue in cheek as much as I would probably just call it annoying. Actually, after a while, I got through about half of the first part and I just got bored with it and turned it off. You know, I felt his Jake Paul documentary was interesting, but this one just felt so over the top that I just, I'm not a 16-year-old girl. I can process complex thoughts and emotions. So, Shane Dawson isn't for me. But the reason where this thing came from here is that there were people that were circulating this rumor that Chuck E. Cheese pizzas appeared to be compromised from mismatched slices, and even alleged that they had misplaced pizza slices in person. So what it was, there's a theory, a conspiracy theory, or just a rumor, that Chuck E. Cheese would go around and take uneaten pieces and throw it together. When in reality, it could be a multitude of things. It could be they had pre-made pizzas that were selling by the slice. They didn't finish it up, so they did Frankenstein a pizza together that was made fresh that day, but they didn't want it underneath the heat lamp all day, which dries out the food, which is very true. That could be an angle. That could be a theory. I've heard that brought up. That could be an explanation. So, but then also, you know, Dawson claims in the video here that he knew a girl in high school who worked at Chuck E. Cheese's and had heard of the practice, though he admitted she could have been lying or propagating false rumors, just like his video was effectively attempting to do. Because what happened is there was an employee that came out on Reddit and talked about the wonky pizza. And this is something that actually makes a lot of sense. Saying here, all the slices are from the same pizza. It's just so when the pizza comes out of the oven, they place it on a cutting board in order to slice it. The slicer is very large and kind of heavy, so some people have a lot of difficulty cutting the pizza perfectly. That's why some slices are different sizes than others. After the pizza is done being cut, the cook slides it onto a tray to carry out to the guests. It's when the pizza is being slid off the cutting board and onto the tray where it gets kind of wonky looking. And that's true. I've, you know, worked with pizza before, and that can happen sometimes. And it's also, if you are using the pizza cutter and it's an older model, or it's a big bulky one, or you're just not familiar with cutting it, you're like a new employee. Sometimes you want to go a certain way. You want to do it straight, but you press down too hard and it causes it to kind of wave off. And then you don't always get the right symmetry per slice. It's kind of an art form to cut a slice of pizza. It is. It's a fucking art form to cut a slice of pizza. So to sit there and argue that it's it's so fake, it's cobbled together from other uneaten pizzas is just, I don't know, it's an annoying rumor to me. It's just an annoying rumor. But it gets treated as it's fact. And that's the thing, is Shane Dawson basically like validates it. You know, because they take the pizza home and they try to put it back together. But if it's been cut in certain ways, or like it's just not a complete thing, you're not going to be able to put it together back. You know, you're not going to be able to Humpty Dumpty that motherfucker is what I'm trying to say. But of course, you know, when the video comes out and enough people freak out and lose their mind over it, that Chuck E. Cheese is forced to respond. It kind of shows you that like maybe handle these situations a little bit better in the future. Put up a damn disclaimer in the future. Don't just start it by saying this video is sponsored by SeatGeek. You know, like do something else. Make sure people know that this is just something you saw online and you want to test it. But the way they edit it, the way they use the music, and the way they, you know, always have a reaction image of Shane Dawson grabbing his mouth as if watching a horror movie for the first time, and the character he liked just got killed, it becomes an annoying thing. And that is my biggest complaint when it comes to Shane Dawson videos. Again, don't hate the player, hate the game is what I'm doing. It's what I'm criticizing is the game. I just want people to be more responsible. People think YouTube is real life. They do. They do. They do. They think YouTube can be real life, that what they see is real life because it's presented as real life. We don't view internet as being the next television. What we see on TV is arguably fake. People view internet as being real because it's presented as such. And more often than not, shit needs a goddamn disclaimer. Hey, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Since you're here, why don't leave a comment? Let me know what you think about stuff. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do that as well. You check out any of these great, fantastic, amazing commentary tracks by me. That's right. I'm not egotistical or narcissistic at all. I'm just your average, everyday, normal YouTuber. Thanks for watching.